Here's my son Ethan. What do we say? Hi, YouTubers.
Hi, YouTubers.
Are we going to show them the new plane we've been working on? Yeah? Sweet. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay, so what this is, here's the set. Flight test. Mini Vector. Ooh. Here it is for you. So, you notice it kind of looks like flying cardboard. So what it is this is Flight Test's new water resistant paper. So it almost feels like impregnated with wax. But it does have the look of cardboard. You'll see those black pieces on there. I'll explain what those are. But what I'm actually going to start explaining is kind of the components I have going into it. So I am going to rotate this. So if we can focus, I have a multistar Elite 2306 2150 kV. So what this is so I can run a 4-cell, and I have a 6.5 prop. Now down here, I'll rotate this. I've got the A3 Super 2 gyro. I have one other gyro that has been in my Super Scorpion. I don't have any flight video of that because I'm still learning how to deal with these gyros and set them in and deal with the gains, because I've never had a gyro before. So I'm trying it on this one as well. And then also I am running the Hobby King Orange R620X version 2 receiver. I have had wonderful success with these. I absolutely love them. I buy more and more of them. Now I've got fuzzy tape on the back of this one, so it's a little hard to see. I do have another one. I'll move this around. The one reason why I got this, and I'm trying it out, as you can see, it says SBUS. So on here, the bind spot, that actually should say bind in SBUS. And I do have it all set, and I'll get another shot of that, where I am running a single cable, this one here, to the SBUS port, and I don't have to run any other cables, because otherwise I am running all of these little connectors to it. They split off. One goes to aileron, elevator, rudder. The other one is gains, mode switching. On the instructions for that, they'll show you. Also, too, what I'm also running, but I'm probably going to change it, is I've got the Turnigy dlux. This one is a 40 amp speed control. I amped it out. I'm only pulling about 21 amps on a 4-cell on this, so I can actually go down to a 25. The only reason I don't like this is because it is bulky. Normally I've had really good successes with these Turnigy dluxes. Plus I like the programming card that's on them. So one thing I'm trying here, and you can see them on here, and I'll do a side screen. I've got some plans from another website, RC Powers, and they talk about KF airfoils. Specifically, this one is the KF2 airfoil. It's 50% of the cord. I've got it shaped. On here I also put a thin little layer of hot glue so it will not delaminate. So I'm going to try that and see how that works on this plane. Also, on the build video you'll see, and I've got it even installed, is I have the rudder installed as well. One of the cool things about this A3 Super 2 is, besides being a 6-axis gyro for normal flight, 3D, auto balancing or auto level. This thing will even do auto hover. And I'm wondering if I can get this, or maybe if I can get it to set up to where I can do high alphas. What I am running battery wise is I am running a Nanotech 4-cell 1000 milliamp in this. And so far everything's balancing pretty well on it. So the next I'm going to have is I'm going to have everything hooked up and show you everything through the SBUS and how everything works. So here I've got everything in it. I got my speed control out for the moment because I've got my control cable hooked up to my box here for my gyro, and you can see red is off. And actually here, let me show this. So I've got one cord to the bind port, which goes over to the SBUS mod port. That's one of my gyros because those are digital servos. So this is off, is red. Blue is normal. White is auto hover, or not auto hover, sorry, auto level, or auto balance is what they call it. So get that turned off. So everything is going through. Now in my radio, I have it set up as flight mode. Here you see auto balance, normal and off. In your radio, you keep it normal. You don't do anything in your radio. Here, wing type, delta wing. So the gyro does all that mixing. Gains, normal. I've got set all at 50%. That's the same as auto balance as well. Radio setup. Now here's what I had to do. Receiver type. I switched it to SBUS, not SBUS 2 or anything like that, just regular SBUS. And then went down here to SBUS channels and made sure everyone is correct. Aileron, elevator, rudder. If you got a second elevator, aileron, your gains and the mode. So I've got all that set. Gains is channel 8, mode is channel 5, which is the gear switch. So that all that is set. Stick deadband, I pretty much keep it pretty soft. It's at 5%. Mounting orientation, right now the mounting on this is standard, or what they call it in here, flat. Travel limits I do have set in here. Whoops, going all the way down. At 40% because I was dead heading on these. Next we've got gyro direction. So what that one is, you can see rudder and elevator are reversed. Ailerons are normal. So what that is you're in your gyro mode and you gets banked this way. All of a sudden your gyro kicks it to where it wants to induce it even more. So you need to reverse it to counter it. So you move your plane back and forth, making sure that the gyro is actually countering the move, not inducing it more. So that's what that is. And then gyro's off. I don't have anything like that. Servo frequency, I'm not sure exactly what frequency these are at. It just says if you don't know, keep it at 50. Response rate, I did do this as just standard. It's kind of how quick the gyro responds to it. They say a lot of times if you've got a gas engine, you want to go up to like about very slow. Angle offset, I don't have anything there. And that's pretty much it on the gyro for going through that and getting that set up. So that, I've got basically this data cord that comes up, and then you'll see right there it's plugged in right there. So that's how everything is set. I can go ahead and switch this thing to auto level, and you may even try to see the things it tries to level itself. So right now the elevators are up. How well this will try to do it. So if I turn, it's going to want to kick that control surface up. This one's going to go down to try to balance it out. Let me turn it from the back. You might be able to see it more. So let's see. It wants to try to keep it flying straight. So that's what that is. So I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm going to fly it with this speed control because this one is pretty heavy. So I might get another speed control to kind of lighten it up a little bit. This is coming in a little nose heavy. Which the flight test guys right now, here's about CG right here, which is going to be 14 inches from the nose. They've had it to where it flies good all the way up to about an inch in front of it. They've even had it to where even the CG is back here. That's kind of really getting into tail heavy, maybe more acrobatics and 3D stuff. But hopefully here soon I should be getting a flight review of this. I still have to do a flight of my Scorpion. Hopefully I can get that gyro all balanced in. Last time I was at the airfield, they were really busy, and when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I kind of want to be not too many people around in case I goof up. But yeah, I got this thing running through the SBUS, so I don't have all the additional cables running through. I'm going to be trying out these KF2 airfoils. The next one is if you put another section down here equal to this, that's the KF4. That one's supposed to be a little bit better for more kind of fast planes, aerobatic planes. So we'll see how it goes.